guys, my name is Shaima and I will be guiding you through this full body stretch. During the times that the gyms are closed and you have nowhere to go to do your yoga practice except for home, you gotta improvise. So I do have a mat and I do have blocks, but I left them somewhere. So you gotta be creative. You can always grab books, preferably the same height. I'm sitting on one. Preferably the same height and the same thickness. And you can always grab either a towel or you can do it on the floor. If you have a mat, perfect. So get yourself into a comfortable seated position. Doesn't really matter if you're in full lotus, half lotus, or just like this. Maybe onto your knees, whatever you prefer. You take your hands, place them on your knees with the palms facing up, straight spine, navels in and up. Open up the chest. Make your neck long. And pretend there's a little rope on the crown of your head pulling you up. And then hands on your knees. And gently breathe. Then unlock your jaw. So take your lower teeth a little bit away from your upper teeth. Relax your face. We're gonna do a little breathing exercise. We're gonna breathe in for 4 counts. Then you're gonna hold it at the top for another 4. Then breathe out for 4 counts. And then hold it at the bottom for 4. We're gonna do a couple of rounds. First, empty out the lungs, breathe out. Now breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold it. 4, and breathe in. And hold it at the top. 4, and gently breathe out. Don't go too fast. And hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe in. And hold it at the top. Try to make your in-breath and out-breath equal. So breathe out gently. Make sure there's a little breath left at the end. And then hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And now breathe in normally at your own pace. And feel the space that is being created in the body by controlling the breath. Now keep your eyes closed and take your hand behind the back and then place it on your waist. You can look at me if you don't understand because you have your eyes closed, and interlace the fingers. If you're looking at me, it's going to be your left side. And then from here, bring your ear to your shoulder. So your head should be pointing the same side as your hands. You should feel that stretch. Don't round the spine, make sure you're sitting up straight. And take a deep breath in, back into the middle. You can keep your fingers interlaced, now move it over to the other side. Gently push your hands into your waist and then let your head hang to the other side. So if your hands are in your left waist, then bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Try not to bring your shoulder up. Make your neck long. One more breath here. And breathe out gently in the middle. Release your fingers. From here, place your fingertips on the mat. Open up your eyes and gently raise the gaze. Take a deep breath in. For you guys, your right arm goes up. And then breathe out, walk your left hand to the side. Make sure both of your buttocks are still touching the mat or the block or the book or whatever. Then open up the chest. You can either look up. If it hurts your neck, you can look forward or you can look down. Feel the side stretch on the right side. Navel is in and up. Try to take your arm behind the ear like this. To open up the chest. One more deep inhale. Now breathe in, back into the middle. And breathe out. We're gonna do the other side. Take a deep breath in, raise your left arm up, fingertips all the way up to the sky, elongate the spine, and then breathe out, walk your right hand to the side, feel that side stretch on the left side. Either look up, or forward or down. Try to take your arm behind the ear to open up the chest. Make sure your left buttock is still touching the ground. One more deep inhale here. Take a deep breath in, back up, and breathe out. From here, interlace your fingers behind the lower back. If you're sitting on a block or a book or anything else, just take it away. Interlace your fingers at the lower back, open up the chest, and then breathe out. Gently move it forward, round the spine. If you have very tight shoulders, you can take a little towel and pull it apart. Stay here for 2 deep inhales. If it's too intense, just release the arms or maybe walk them forward. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, walk your hands back. Yes, from here, straighten up your left leg. Make sure your right foot is on the inner thigh. If you want to, you can take the flesh a little bit to the side so you're really sitting on your sitting bones instead of on your buttock. Navel in, chest open. Take a deep breath in, the right arm goes all the way up to the side. To the sky, sorry. Breathe in, and then breathe out. We're gonna move that way, but we're gonna go to the side. So not forward, to the side. So breathe out, and then gently hang there. The same goes here. Try to take your arm behind the back, open up the chest. If you want to work on your abs, you can also keep your right hand all the way up. So activate the abs, or you can maybe grab your right toe. We stay here for 2 more deep inhale. Stretch the right side of the body. Now take a deep breath in. Come back all the way up. Now release your arms. From here, take away the blocks if they're in the way. Place your right hand behind your right leg. Left arm goes all the way up and now push your buttock all the way up. So up, and your left knee is going to go onto the mat, up. And you can point your right foot. You should feel it on the left side of the body. Stay here for 2 deep inhales. Take a deep breath in, reach. And breathe out, sit it down. Same position. From here we're going to go back there, but now we're going to move it forward instead of sidewards. Maybe take the flesh away from the sitting bones. Take a deep breath in, raise your left arm up. Now raise your right arm up and then breathe out. First, make your spine long and then move it down. Stay for 3 deep inhales. If you can grab your foot, perfect. If you cannot, maybe just grab your shin or just hang there, release the neck. 2 more deep inhales here. Make sure you keep your right foot flexed. Keep it active. And take a deep breath in, gently walk your hands back. Further by you come up. Head is the last thing to come up. And we switch. For you guys, keep your right leg straight, left leg on bend and then your foot on the inner thigh. Take a deep breath in, raise your left arm up, sorry. Take a deep breath in, elongate the spine and then breathe out. You move it to the left side. Oh, we're gonna go to the side first, sorry. Okay, so raise your right arm all the way up to the sky and then breathe out. Side stretch. If you want to work on the abs, you can take your left arm and right arm up. If not, you can just keep your right hand on the ground or on the mat. You can try to take your arm behind the ear. Open up the chest. Maybe look up, otherwise just look down or to the front. One more inhale here. And breathe in, back into the middle. From here, place your left arm behind your left knee and then push your hips up. Right arm goes over the head. Go for that side stretch. You can point your right foot or keep it flexed, whatever you prefer. And then sit it back down. From here we're gonna move it down. So not to the side, we're gonna move it down. So lead with the chest, arms all the way up. Take a deep breath in, fingertips all the way up to the sky, and breathe out, move it forward. You can either grab your shin or maybe grab your big toe, or if you can grab your sole of the foot. Navel is still in and up, and just stay here for 3 deep inhales. Take a deep breath in. Gently walk your hands back. Your head is the last thing to come up. And then from here, gently move the knees side to side. Don't let them fall too hard. It's just going to be a little rebound. From here, get yourself onto hands and knees. Tabletops position. You're going to take a couple of cat-cows. Navel is in and up, straight spine. Make sure your knees are hip-width apart. Fingers firmly on the ground. Take a deep breath in. Look up. Open up the chest. Navel goes down. And breathe out. Round the spine. Look at the navel. Breathe in up. And breathe out down. Try to really bring the shoulders apart. And breathe in. Chest forward. And breathe out. Get yourself back into the middle. From here we're going to go into puppy pose. Walk your hands forward. Make sure your hips stay above the knees. And try to make your heart melt into the ground. If it's too far, you can always grab a block and place it underneath the chest. Like this. Try to bring the chin to the mat. And then stay here for 3 deep inhales. Take a deep breath in, and gently move yourself up. Place your hands back on the mat. Take the block away. And then from here, back into tabletops, navel is in and up. Place your right foot in between the hands, like this. Then tuck your left toes and take your knee off the mat. If you don't have knee issues, you can always keep it on the mat if it's too much. We are in runner's lunge. Stay here. 2 deep inhales here. And gently take a deep breath in. Breathe out, place your knee back on the mat, untuck your toes and step your right foot back. We are back in tabletops. We're going to do the other side. Take a deep breath in. And place your left foot into the middle. Tuck your right toes, knee off the mat. Navel is in and up. Stay here for 2 deep inhales. Now take a deep breath in, right knee back on the mat. Untuck your toes. Left foot goes all the way back, tabletop. Now tuck your toes, take a deep breath in, and on the out breath you go into downward facing dog. Now breathe in, right leg goes all the way up, 3-legged dog. And now bend the right knee, Scorpio tail. Try to open up the right hip, but then push your right shoulder down. So open up. Right shoulder down and back to 3-legged dog and place it back on the mat. Take a deep breath in, raise your left leg all the way up and now bend it, Scorpio tail, and now try to push your left shoulder down. So open up, down, open your hips, down, breathe in, 3-legged dog and place it back on the mat. From here take a deep breath in on your toes, now gently walk it forward. And then place your knees on the mat. From here you can sit it down. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. We're going to work on the front of the feet and on the back of the feet. So tuck your toes and just sit it down. Gently sit it down. So we're going to work on the back of the feet, the soles of the feet. Most of the times we forget about them. And Try to really sit on your heels to weigh it down. Now interlace the fingers and just work on the wrists a little bit. And the other side. Should feel a little burn in the soles of the feet. Yes, and then from here, take a deep breath in, shoulders up. Then breathe out, shoulders down. 2 more times, breathe in up. And down. Last time up. And down. And now weight off your heels and untuck your toes. From here, we're going to do the front of the feet. It feels a little awkward, but we never really work on them. So from here, just sit it down on your heels and we're going to lift our knees up. You can either just do it like this. You should feel maybe something in your feet, or you hear them go click, click. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to do a little shoulder stretch. Take a deep breath in, open up your arms. Now take your left arm in front of you and your right arm to push it towards you. And instead of pushing your left shoulder down, make your neck long. And with your right arm, you pull your left arm towards you. And switch. Neck long, crown of the head all the way up to the sky. One more deep inhale here. Breathe out, gently release. From here, we're going to sit on our buttock, legs forward. Now take your left foot and place the sole of the foot on the mat. And now place it over the right leg. Yes, like this. From here, raise your right arm all the way up to the sky and then breathe out. Hook it on the outside of your left knee, like this. And your left hand goes behind the back and look over your left shoulder. You're in a spinal twist. Stay for 3 deep inhales. And on every in-breath, crown of the head to the sky. And on every out-breath, you twist a little deeper. Breathe in up. And twist. One more time. Breathe in up. And breathe out. Last time, breathe in. And gently release. Take your leg back. And then from here, just move them around a little bit. You're going to go on to the other side. The right foot on the mat. Place it over your left leg. From here, left hand all the way up to the sky. And then breathe out, hook it on the outside of your right leg. And then right hand walks all the way to the back. Look over your right shoulder. And on every in-breath, crown of the head to the sky. And every out-breath, twist a little deeper. 2 more times, breathe in up. And breathe out, twist. 1 more time up. And twist. Now breathe in. And breathe out. Back to the front. Release your legs and just twist them. Now bring the soles of the feet together, butterfly pose. Baddha Konasana. Try not to pull on the toes like this. It's not really good for the feet. You can either grab the ankles or just release your arms, whatever you prefer. Maybe take the flesh away from the sitting bones. Straight spine. And just close the eyes and stay for 3 deep inhales. Take a deep breath in. Gently open up the eyes. Don't take the knees in without help. Place your hands on the outside of your knees and then push them together. Like this. Yes. So we're sitting down here. Take your hands going forward. And then take a deep breath in. Activate the abs, and then in 8 seconds we're going to go all the way to the floor. In 8, 7, come on guys, 6, 5, you're almost there, 4, halfway there, 3, 2, 1, and on the mat. Just lie on your back for just a little bit. We're not gonna go into Shavasana yet. Just feel whatever's happening in the body. When you're ready, move yourself onto your belly. You have one more pose to go. It's locust pose, Superman pose. You can either choose to take your hands alongside the body, interlace the fingers at the lower back, or keep your arms going forward, whatever you prefer. Take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, on the in breath, you go all the way up. Push your hands away, take your feet off the mat, and we stay here for 3 deep inhales. And on every inhale, try to bring your chest forward, feet a little bit more off the mat. 2 more deep inhales here. Last breath in, go a little higher. And breathe out, bring your right cheek on the mat. And maybe move your hips side to side. We're gonna do this one more time. Either interlace the fingers or hands alongside the body or hands going forward. Take a deep breath in, chest off the mat and feet off the mat. Really point your feet, keep your legs straight, chest off the mat. Try to bring it forward. We stay here for 3 more deep inhales. Come on guys, go a little higher. 1 more breath in. And out. Place your left cheek on the mat and then wiggle the hips to release the lower back of all that tension. Yeah, we're almost there. When you're ready, move yourself onto your back. We're gonna go into happy baby. Grab your soles of the feet or maybe your big toes from the inside of your legs, so not on the outside, on the inside. And then place your soles all the way up to the sky. And knees to the outside. Try to bring your tailbone and your shoulders on the mat. And maybe sway side to side. And if there's any other pose you want to do before this sequence ends, you can do it now. Maybe a headstand or a handstand. Maybe sway side to side. Straighten out your legs, or maybe one leg and then the other one. Maybe put on socks or place something over the head. And whenever you're ready, release the legs. Straighten them out on the mat. Hands alongside the body, palms facing up, and then release the shoulders. If you don't know how, then push your head into the mat. Take your shoulders off the mat and push them together and then back on the mat. Now they are fully relaxed. Feels a little bit weird, but they are relaxed. Try to release your breath. Feel where your body is touching the mat. Feel that energy rush, that energy flow. And then enjoy your Shavasana. You can pause the video now. I'm gonna end the class. Get yourself into a comfortable seated position. Oh. Place the palms of your hands together, place them in front of your heart. Even though it's the end of class, elongate the spine, chest open. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. I want to thank you for coming to class and taking the time, to just get on the mat and flow with me. I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.